Alright guys, gonna make some real quick tutorials trying to use Scroller Game Creator. This is version 1.16. You'll get your envelope. You see I have a bunch of little GIF images and everything already in here, but we're gonna click on this and we're gonna run. And I'm gonna show you creating a new game. And I'll kind of go through the list for you here. Alright. I want you to go through a new. If you click on open game, you'll open up any game you were working on and saved. But if you want to start a new game from scratch, obviously click on new game. Now you can select three different types: a vertical shooter, which is basically when the screen scrolls from, say, bottom to top. The horizontal goes basically right to left, and both would actually, you can actually scroll both ways, so you can create a pretty big world. So that's pretty slick if you want to do like a nice, big shooter or something. But this one, I'm going to go with vertical, and I'll ask you for your game title. And right now it's Thurston, H-U-R-S-T-U-N, and you do that, and then we're going to click on OK. Now, I have a little thing up here. You can click on SGC News, and if you have an internet connection, I'll tell you if there's any news, say there's been an update or anything. I'll click it real quick here, and you'll see latest version, and it tells you the little bug fixes he did. So that's pretty slick. So if you just want to do a real quick check, that's great. Now we're going to try. What I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to show you the image manager. And you're just going to click on that, and now you'll see it says add new image. So guess what I want to do? I want to add a new image. Now you can either import single image, would be like an animated GIF, or single images like rocks or spaceships or whatever. And then there's an animation strip, which I think it's a strip that goes left to right. I'll have to mess with that. That'll be another one. But I'm going to go with single image. That's going to load one or two in. And you see by default it goes to, the folder that the game creator's in. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to bring in one. Let me see here. Killer. I don't think it's what I want. We have green mech. Just for the heck of it, I'll bring in Mech Soldier 1 to save time here. Click open. Do I want to remove the background color? Yes, I do, because I want the color to be removed, so the player doesn't look like a block. So I'll click yes. And do you want to create an object with using this image? Yes, I actually do. I want to make him an enemy. And now you'll see right here that it's my animated GIF. That's my little soldier, and you'll see that he's facing right. Now, anytime you bring an image into Scroller Game Creator, you want him facing right, because from what I understand, facing right is the 0 point of the program, and then it rotates around 360 degrees. If you just want to bring, say, like a static object like a tank that does not move, and you want him to aim downwards, then you would bring the image in with it aiming downwards. But once you go to use animation, you want it to be facing right. Alright, now so we'll do that image, and then just to show you something different, add a new image, single image. I'll go to just for the heck of it, we'll go maybe mech. That's 128. Let me see what I have here. Mech Land Soldier. We'll go Players Lives. Desert Large. No. I swear to God, I had this thought out better. Player Lives, P-Mac Bullet, Thurston title. I thought there was a bigger one. Alright, just for the heck of it, I will bring in the Thurston title screen. And the only reason why I'm doing this is just to show you. I'm going to clip on this, open it up. Do I want to remove the background color? No, I don't, because it's all like one large drawn image. So a lot of background images, you don't want to remove the background color. So I'll click on no. And do you want to create an object?
I say yes to it all the time. Don't know if it matters. And you see you have this right here. Now if you right mouse button click on a photo, you'll see, because you image, the set name is Mech Soldier 1. You can change the animation speed by left clicking on it, or you can replace this with another image, or you can delete it. Alright, so we'll go back to, and then if you go over here you have an image animator. I'm not going to get into that right now, but that's there, and you can create little images in there if you want and save them at, we'll call that a key, but we don't care about that. Exit, yes. Now I'm going to go back to the main menu and just show you for the hell of it just how to import some audio. Now we're going to add a new sound, such as like a special effect, like I'm going to go with the laser, and that has to be in a wave audio file format. Anything for the sounds, because if you click down here you'll see that only will select waves. So I'll bring in my laser, and that's one laser effect there. And then say if I want to add background music, those would be in MP3s because they're longer and you can only choose an MP3, and the mech game title is an MP3. So I bring those two in. Go to main menu. I'll start going through all these in little tutorials, just to explain a little bit about them. One gets more than the other, but this should just start you out. And then once you bring some stuff in, you obviously want to click Save Game. Game is successfully saved. Okay. And then just for the hell of it, I'm going to end the tutorial here, and I'm going to click on Exit. Yes, I want to exit, and that shuts that off. Alright guys, I'll be back with another one here, just going through real simple basics of it. Thanks for stopping by.